very good morning, and it should be a good one because we've got this special beauty. Beautiful aircraft, this one. I just want to chat that, check that everything is good with the stream. Do let me know. I think we might be buffering again. I thought it was a European thing, but I don't know. It seemed to be... I need to look this up, I don't know why. Let's try that now. I think we might be okay now. Are we silky smooth now on the stream? Do let me know. It's buffering still. Yeah. Right, might have to drop. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to look this up because 4K all of a sudden is being awful, and it gets stops like. Give me 5 minutes. Not even that. Give me 1 minute, folks. I'm just gonna do a 2K because I don't like the stopping and starting. but I think we've dropped it down to 2K. Should be okay now. It's really annoying. So we should be alright now. Looks good now, thank you, Carl. Right, yeah, it's so annoying. I do apologise, folks. We like to try and do 4K, but I'm not having it breaking up in between the stream, and it needs to be a smooth picture, and it wasn't. So I think we're good. I need to look into why, because it doesn't make sense. When we first got the equipment, it was all fine, and the last about month or so, we seem to be struggling. I know 4K is... look, as long as you get 60 frames per second, which is what we aim for on the system, and the quality is high bit rate, which is what another thing we do as well here with the new equipment. You shouldn't really notice much of a drop in quality compared to 2K and 4K, if I'm totally honest. Everything here, all the equipment is native 4K. But it's a shame. But anyway, the stream will be in 4K on the settings. When you go onto YouTube, it just means that the native picture is being upscaled, unfortunately. But hopefully, with the high bit rate that we operate, it shouldn't be much of a difference, to be quite honest. But anyway, enough of the technical talk. Let's talk aviation talk, shall we? Welcome along. Hope everyone is good. Happy bank holiday all. Hope you're all good. I'm slightly rested. Not gonna lie, my feet were so swollen on yesterday and Saturday evening coming home. It was a great show at Amsterdam. Loved every second of it. So thank you to everyone who had joined us for that. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It was a really good event, so I really appreciate the time that you guys gave us for the show. No, we're not using Teradek. No. No, it's YOLO Live. YOLO box, basically, Carl. There's a group on Facebook which gets all technical stuff, so I'll have a look on there later today. Oh, Emirates just taken off from Heathrow. It's just in front of us. It's a lovely clear bank holiday day today, and it's a lovely clear skies today as well. And there is the Emirates Probably 7,000 feet in the air, 7,000, nearly 8,000 feet now. Heading off to Dubai, that's EK8. Lux Air starting off. Yes, that's a nice surprise when I was looking at the schedule for today, and I saw that the E1952, E2 I should say, is on the schedule. That was really cool. So Helvetic obviously sending their planes, larger planes. Maybe it's a busier route today because it's bank holiday, I'm not too sure, but anyway, we're still happy they have. It should be a busy bank holiday schedule today. It looks pretty cramped. Cramped? No, cramped, that's the word. Right, we got German Airways landing soon. City Flyer is lined up and already taking off, and they have to hurry up because German Airways is on final. German Airways. This is a quite close up of their new livery. We saw it at Amsterdam. Are you a fan of it? Yay or nay? It's more of a sort of polka dot look livery on the tail. We'll get to a chat in a moment. It's just very busy at the moment. Got two waiting to take off. German Airways from Amsterdam. That was actually the KLM flight. And now we have sea flyer to Skiathos. Okay, Luxair going to Luxembourg. This is Luxair 4606, and it is the Stand, Speak, Rise Up livery. We've seen this one before. Here we go. Lovely stuff. So this coming in when I parked up today. Looked beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh. Just watching German Airways parking up. Welcome along to everyone on the chat. Good morning everyone to you. Hope you're all good. Please don't forget to hit that like button. We're 38 likes already, and there's plenty of you on the chat, so welcome along. Great to see you and great to have you all. Good morning to Carl. Good morning to Sub-Zero Games. Welcome to Mirvids. To Sally, good morning, and James, welcome to you, and Yanis Ganimera to you as well. Hope you are all good. Thank you for everyone who has joined us. Welcome to London City Airport. What a week we've had so far, and it's not over. It is not over. We roll into our second week with some more action this week, obviously here today at London City, and also we are at Stansted later on in 2 days time, in fact in the morning. So glad to have you all along with us today. Hope everyone is good. Mirvid says the German Airways looks like Vueling. I'm not, I don't know if I like it or not. This is a very it's a trend at the moment, isn't it? This sort of dot style livery, where a lot of planes, a lot of airlines are doing. So you probably can tell that we are on 009 today. Always following what Heathrow does normally. Excuse me, I'm going to have my breakfast. ITA, a Rome flight, is in the air, and this is what's beautiful when they're on 09, and it's a lovely clear day. Can you spot her? You can't at the moment because she's behind somewhere, but can you spot her? There he is. Beautiful A220 silhouette there. So she'll bank round and line up for 09. Passengers will have a fantastic view of London. Done that route many times. It's always weird. I always find it interesting, especially when you come from, like I did, from Edinburgh you're on 09, and you think they're going to go over what Heathrow does, which is basically over Essex and over to North London and bank round and this join that way. They don't. They hardly do. The route they prefer is getting them onto basically down to Clacton, over Southend, follow the estuary, the Thames estuary, and then loop around, backtrack and loop around back over to here. It's a very peculiar route. I'm assuming it's because obviously they avoid Heathrow traffic, because he does get very busy with Heathrow when on 09 as well. So yeah, probably that. Roland Livings, welcome to you. Hope you are good. Says good morning, Lewis. Good morning. You managed to get out of bed. I did. I set the alarm nice and early, knowing that this would happen, and we would have a beautiful A220, sorry, we're going to have an A220, but an E195E2 from Helvetic today. There's the bank. This is what's so cool about it today. It's so clear. We can even see the bank today, which is unusual, to be honest. So you don't always see it, but there is the bank. There's the turn. It's so clear today. We get an excellent view zoomed up. Look at that, folks. Appreciate that one. Into the cloud there is the Emirates skyline. It's not even called the Emirates skyline anymore. It's called the, I always forget what it's called now. It's a different sponsor. Used to like it when Emirates was here because they used to do a load of Emirates simulations and stuff like that and experiences. It was a good advert for them. Oh, I think I can. Is that him?
Good morning. Service wind 120
We've actually also got a KLM somewhere as well. It is. There she is. Morning, stranger. Yeah, you alright? Everyone who's just wanted to know who that was, that is Lee. Lee has joined us. London Planespotting security is on guard. How was your journey?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
About 6 minutes for the longest connection from Canning Town.
Oh, that's all right.
Which
Not
wasn't
too bad. I didn't know if there'd be any bank holiday issues.
No, I didn't check actually. That's the one.
Can I find your whiskey to be turned morning?
Always Google it.
Yeah.
Amsterdam, as usual, 1 hotel departure.
Okay, it is inbound. Yeah, bus A220 from Rome. Here we go. Carl says morning to you, Lee. That's it, IFS cable car, cloud cable car, that's what it's called now. I knew it was a computer company, I knew it was an IT, I knew it was cloud based, and I couldn't remember who it was. I couldn't remember if Veeam had it. Beautiful Wookiee noise. Get those Wookiee emojis in the chat, folks. We are being treated by a Pratt & Whitney special today. Two beauties on the tarmac, the E195E2 and also this beauty here. Chrome, welcome to you. Hope you're good. James, hope you're well. Normally when we have weather like this in the summer, generally it means, well, not means, but generally we kind of get like a sort of a wintry sort of winter. So who knows, might get some snow this year. I'm hoping for snow. I like snow summer winters. Not had a proper snow forecast in ages. Running enough that they're going to close the my workplace and we have to work from home. That's what we want.
Will be affected then by the tube strike on the 5th.
Oh, right.
I did see that, yes.
Is that happening then?
They announced it, but the trouble is between the two.
Yeah, you never know.
They could negotiate.
Is that the 5th of September?
Yeah.
What day is that? Is that Monday? Friday.
It's okay, my birthday's on the Sunday, that's how.
Ah! Oh, well, happy birthday coming up for that Sunday, Ridley. Yeah, I wonder what that'll mean for work. We've got a Glasgow flight opposite us. Just oh, I'm wondering why on earth was the zooming back. Well, that was because I've got my thumb on the rocker, which takes it all the way back. That would be why, Lewis. There she is. I love it on a clear summer's day here at sea. It's beautiful here. You see them all.
I'm happy with the German wings with the dots.
Yes. Yeah.
And the 195, because I think I saw at Canning Town, no, when it was on the DLR, something coming in.
Yeah, the E2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's now what? Second time I've done that? Or third time?
About third or fourth.
Third, is it? I keep missing it. It's the first time I've actually finally caught it.
Yes,
here.
it's kind of random the way they're operating.
Yeah, I wonder if they're doing it because it's a bank holiday, so there's more traffic, like more passengers. It's a larger.
I mean, the only thing I put it down to was Swiss and their 1823 service speed.
Oh, it's in service, isn't it? Yeah, maybe.
If they're still problems with the
Yeah.
100s.
Yeah, that could be right. Mere Vid says, shut up about the snow. Not a fan of the winter then, Samir. Yeah, it's been I think it's been a decent summer, to be fair, Carl. Especially in the south, we've had quite hot weathers for long periods. It's starting to calm down and going back to sort of regular temperatures for summer.
Be noisier than the planes.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it, how they don't discover headphones?
No. In fact, you can get wireless ones.
Oh, God. It's like on the way home from Amsterdam. We had this, I think they were like an Arabian couple anyway. But they caused a little bit of a stir because we just started playing Instagram. Like, but while we were on the ground, we started playing Instagram reels and videos as the on the loudest sort of phone setting, so everyone could hear like music or talking, and they were showing each other videos. And two, like, I went, do you mind? And the other two people next to him as well said, you know,
I'm glad it's not just me.
can someone, yeah, do you mind just turning it down? They were a little bit rude as well. Like before they started off the taxiing, they got the purser to sort of call their what was it, Red Bull. Asked them to put the Red Bull in the ice tray, which they said no, they can't do that because obviously, well, ice is going to be for passengers who are going to be drinking from it. Why do they want your can on their ice? So they offered to put it in like the refrigeration part, but it's just, I don't know. Sometimes you get people who just are very rude when travelling, unfortunately. Spoils it. Sally's got a snowman emoji. That's the spirit. No, we've not had a complete washout, James. It's been a pretty dry August this year. But saying that, I think we've had probably one of the wettest Aprils as well, or May, I think it was.
I remember going to and fro being like 26 or something.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really exceptional.
Yeah, I love it when it stays like this. Yeah, you get it on the trains here. When I was on the Elizabeth line going home, Cole, you get it as well. It's weird, isn't it? It's not so much it's accepted, but it's like it's hard to get away from it now on a train and a bus, which I don't agree with it at all. But yeah, but I've never had it so someone's so loud on a plane. That's what I was more sort of blown away with. And they were sitting at the front of the on the seats, obviously, right at the front, bulkhead. And at one point, the senior crew member, cabin crew, had to sort of say to them, "You can't put your bags there." And at first, they were trying to barter with them, and she said, "No, yeah, the bags have got to move. No matter how small they are, it can't be in the aisle. It can't be in the sort of foot area." Because they were like, "Oh, I can put it behind." Like, no, there's a passenger behind, i.e. me. So I was like, I don't want your bag behind me. Anyway, enough moaning. But that was the slight experience. But it was a good flight, really good flight. North Sky, welcome to you, buddy. Hope you're well. Yeah, despite some of the passengers, it was a good flight. Very quick one as well, always is in Amsterdam. We also had the Polterbahn takeoff, so it was a long taxi. SE Aviation, welcome to you. Hope you are good, my friend. Happy bank holiday, everyone who has joined us. Well, thank you for joining us this morning. Hope everyone is good.
Summer bank holiday today.
Yeah, summer bank holiday. How quick the summer holidays have gone.
It's Christmas.
Yeah, it won't be long. It won't be long. We'll be counting for old good old Saint Nick to come along. Don't forget to hit that like button. Over 57 of you have hit that like button so far. We'd love to get over 100 for this bank holiday special show. It was a little add-on that we done today due to just being a good weather, and I thought, you know what, I've got some time, let's do it. You know, you guys, I like a bank holiday show and hope you have enjoyed it as well. Tell you what though, it's so warm today. I'm gonna have to put a bit of sun cream on, I think. I can already feel never too just sun cream. Let's go. You got one? Yeah. It's quite warm. Warmer than I thought it'd be. Yes, Carl says highs of 27 today. I think they said on the radio it could reach 30 in London. It's scheduled to be 27, but it could see highs of 30, someone said. Beautiful day. Might have to do one more day of plane spotting in the pool. Get the last pool day in before it goes away. The only problem is, because it's on 09 today, you don't get many paths. You don't get a lot overhead where I am. It's the most busiest when it's 27. There you go. Weatherman Carl has given us the latest, and that is winds at 120 degrees, 6 knots varying from 80 to 200 degrees, visible at 10 kilometers or more, no clouds, which I can vouch for that one. Temperatures at 22 dew point at 09, and QNH at 1018 hectopascals. Lovely day for flying. So we mentioned it earlier, there she is, there is the beautiful E195E2. Getting ready for the next lot of passengers. It's quite noticeable in the engine size, isn't it, when you compare the two. There is the other, and look at the difference. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, in aviation mirrors, it's kilometres. I know obviously we use miles when driving and distances, but it's kilometres in aviation form. But 10 kilometres in miles, I always get confused now. It's about kilometres are longer, aren't they? So miles is shorter. I think it's about 9 or 8, isn't it? 10 kilometres.
I think it's
It's 9.5
kilometres is like near a mile.
I would say it's less than that then, so it's about 7-ish.
7 or something.
Yeah, 7.5 it's like. Yeah, 7.5 miles maybe. Oh, about 6 miles. Thank you very much, Carl. There you go. Fountain of knowledge there from Carl as always.
Not bad considering we don't have the luxury of Mr. Google.
No. Well, I do, but I didn't use it. Yeah, we're a stubborn lot when it comes to measurements. Yeah, exactly. Damn right and all. Yeah, you can take your Fahrenheits. I never understand the Fahrenheits. It always throws me when you go to America and they say, oh, it's 100 degrees. And well, it ain't 100 degrees because be cooking at 100 degrees. Or it's 150 or whatever they say. Yeah, miles are longer, Mirbits. I got another A380, which is departed. This time it is Etihad. And there she is. So this is Etihad 62. There's always the issue when it's clear. You've got no cloud as a reference point to point the camera. So you have to sort of point and guess. There we go. There she is. Beautiful stuff. Fun little fact about the A380. I never knew this until recently. I was watching another video about A380 and they mentioned about Airbus actually designed the wings to be much larger than actually was needed. And the reason why was Airbus had planned to release a stretched version of the A380, a -1000, similar to obviously how the A350 is now, and those wings were actually able to sort of take the structure strength of it and the lift, so actually much heavier than what the -800 needed, which was partly one of the reasons why it's part of its downfall, unfortunately, because actually it didn't need that much, but still a beautiful engineering plane that is.
I did know that there was one customer that was always potentially interested in the stretched A380.
But it was that, and also their apparent. I was looking up further. They had the wings were there for the stretch version of the passenger, but also to take the weight of the freight.
Cargo,
because FedEx were after it, weren't they?
FedEx and
UPS. FedEx were the last to hold out, I think, and then they pulled out, didn't they? Well, actually, I think Airbus cancelled on them. I've always wanted to, could you imagine a freighter, a double-decker freighter? Or would it be a single deck and just the size? But I would imagine it'd be a double-decker. But
depends where they fitted the door. I mean,
that's it.
Could you, like on a 747, have like a forward nose note?
Well, someone said, because if you remember, Airbus used to have, I can't remember what it was. It wasn't their own plane. I think it was a McDonnell Douglas, wasn't it? Where the actual whole side would swing out, the door, the fuselage. Goppies, that's it, the goppies. Yeah. And there was apparently rumours, there was plans, they trademarked a plan of actually doing something similar.
Okay, that'd be good for sort of outside.
Yeah, so you could easily come out, but obviously I think they realised it became too expensive with the. Could you imagine the amount of locking system and obviously the weight? Yeah, the difference was obviously the gears would have to move as well. The weight distribution, it all changes.
777 freighter is related to the 777-200 LR.
Yeah. And I'm really excited to see the A350 though, freighter. That'll be an interesting one. George, welcome to you. Says, having spot at my local London City for ages always makes an extra journey, more expensive journey to 27 right at London Heathrow. Honestly, George, take yourself over here because it might not be as busy as London Heathrow, but it is just as good and it is just amazing on a day like this. It's well worth it. And hello to you, thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button. Over 73 of you have hit that like button already, so thank you to you. And to everyone who is a flight crew member, thank you for joining us and hope you are well. Thank you for your continued support. If you've got a milestone for the chat, please make sure you post it and we'll read it out. If you'd like to support the channel, you can also do so by hitting that super chat or super stickers. Everything that we get goes towards the channel and funds for days like Amsterdam and Vienna and other equipment upgrades, so thank you so much indeed. We have a city flyer being towed to stand, looking like it's 05 at the moment. The German Airways has just been given clearance to start up. Let's get a vote on the chat. Are you a fan of the new German Airways livery with the polka dot tail of the German flag? Yeah, there she is there. Are you a fan of the new livery compared to the old one? If so, put a thumbs up on the chat or thumbs down on the chat and we'll say who says what.
It's also good we got operating for KLM.
Have they been bought out by KLM?
No, they just do a lot offline for
They have, because they went back. They went into liquidation, didn't they?
It was what was WDL.
That's it.
Because they used to one. I think it about 4 or 5. Must have been about 6 or 7 years ago. I was down here this day, and one of their 146s was operating for Friday.
Yeah, that's right. And it collapsed off Friday, didn't it? Yeah, because they bought quite a few of their planes, didn't they?
I don't know. I think they suddenly went from being a 146 operator to an Embraer operator. I think it was. I don't know if there was some kind of change of ownership at that time when they refleeted. I think at one point WDL had Fokker 27s, which is
That's right. That's what I was reading up on Wikipedia.
Operated flights for Ford and that at Southend.
When we was at Amsterdam and obviously saw a lot of these and realised, they're doing a lot of KLM flights, and then started looking up for, are they bought up by KLM Air France now? And I don't think they are, but it's very hard to get information about it because there's not a lot on Wikipedia and other information about it. They seem to be.
The Eastern Embraers do a lot of flying for them as well.
Because at one point, Air Domati had the licence for KLM, and that's now gone over to Lufthansa, isn't it?
Yeah, because Lufthansa does actually have a financial.
That's it. So they've now taken over Air Domati, haven't they? They seem to be taking over everyone, Lufthansa Group.
Well, there isn't.
We've got to get that for you.
I was just listening to on the podcast on the way in.
She's starting up, folks. The E195E2 starting up there. Let's get you a engine start. Sorry, Willie.
You can buy a stake in PIA. But you've got to pay towards the refleeting of it. That's the downside. I think they are actually now authorised to fly back into European and UK airspace.
Blimey.
That was bad.
They let it down, didn't they?
But then if you can't be sure of the licences, if it was a mate's taking them.
Are they flying back into Heathrow soon?
I don't know. I know you're going to have a new airline to Heathrow, Alaska.
Is Alaska coming to Heathrow?
Yeah.
When did they announce that?
I was listening to a podcast just now.
I didn't know that.
In Hawaiian, they've taken one of their Dreamliners.
Yeah.
I think it's operating, Seattle or something like that to Heathrow. So I guess that might be starting in the winter schedule when the clocks change usually.
Interesting.
So that'll be a different player.
There we go.
World member.
Yeah, because are they One World still?
Alaska, yeah.
I thought they dropped. I didn't realise they were still there.
I think
So that'll be a T3 then, most likely. Well, it could be T4 as well, I suppose.
Depends whether BA or American fellow members.
Yeah. Be interested to see what official lounge they use. I know you can use any, but like for instance, Finnair allow you to use Aspire, but you can also go into all the One World alliances. What a sight this is to see.
The engine's spooling up.
George says it does look like the fueling livery. It was mentioned before actually by someone else. Carl says thumbs up from me. Carl said in reference to what I mentioned about the wings on A380, he said, would that been the A380 1000? It would have been considered the A380 1000. I believe they had planned for a 1000 stretch. They didn't have a 900 planned, I believe. I don't think they did, do they? A 900. They always had planned the extra stretch.
No, the trouble is it was just the
Yeah.
It was the one that wanted it
Yeah.
more than anybody else.
Yeah, Emirates was the only one who wanted the 1000.
Similarly, you keep hearing anything about an 1820 stretch.
Yes, the A220-500. Yeah, I've heard about that. And Boeing's getting a bit scared now because apparently they're talking about potentially talking about max numbers as well.
Well, yeah, they've still got the 7 and 10 to
Yeah.
through the certification.
Because if that's the max numbers, if it does reach, like the A220 is the max capacity, then that is a huge competition.
On top of the A220 NEO family.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll probably suit it, whereas to me, the 220 NEO family's gone more long range,
Yeah.
not the 2 to 3 hour.
Yeah, the A320 is now considered to be a replacement of the 757
and
family.
321 XLR.
And yeah, they've now pushed, it looks like they're trying to upgrade the A220 to 737 markets. Now, if they do that, I think that is going to be a real killer for the 737 market. Because the 737 was always, well, the MAX was always in response to the A320 and A321 Neo, and they still can't, you know, they've only just recently beat them with economical advances with range, but if the A220 can do the range and the seating, that's got to be a 737 killer.
The only thing that might is Trump tariffs.
Yes, that is another thing, but
because American and Delta have got aircraft stored in Europe still.
You've got to talk about, like, let's look at it in perspective of 5 years. Trump will, well, unless he goes Putin style and decides to have another term, which is illegal.
Because of his age.
Well, exactly. It's very unlikely, and I reckon Airbus, it's probably the right time, because obviously it won't be in the Trump administration. It won't have the tariffs because they'll probably finish by then. Anyway.
The factory in Alabama.
Yeah. Let's enjoy this, folks. Beautiful E195E2. Beautiful. I'm not sure if we're going to get another of these today. It's an A220, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I checked. Yeah, so unless they've changed it, it was an A220 for lunchtime.
Any BizJets or anything during?
Not seen the schedule for it.
As of last night, there wasn't.
No, when I checked last night and there wasn't. Beautiful stuff, already banking. And German Airways is now next. Yeah, I think George just made a very good point. I think that's overlooked a lot of the time. That is, quite frankly, don't forget, that was the largest commercial plane had just taken off from London City post A318, which obviously no longer exists now in the BA fleet. But yeah, that is the largest.
Anyway.
I mean, itself, both of those two are rare aircraft here at
Probably
City.
a few corporate jet versions, I think, still flying around. I don't know if there's actually that many.
But I don't even think they're not certified to fly here.
No.
Because they had to fit the two A318s with a special computer upgrade to do the steep approach.
And the cruise certified.
That's right, yeah. Because on the actual panel, unique was this tiny little button at the top panel which says steep approach, and you apply that. And I believe that was something to do with overall in the amount of slats and spoilers on the aircraft that deployed. So obviously, when you deploy your spoilers, most of the time on an Airbus they're limited, so the computerized system will reduce the amount that it will deploy. Whereas on this one, the computerized system overrules that and allows more, because obviously it's a steeper approach, which means they speed up faster.
That kind of reminds me of the last batch of Ryanair 737 proper 800s ENGs.
Ones where you could reverse thrust in there.
They are actually short field performance.
Yeah, because there also you can apply reverse. I'd love to have seen that to someone.
I've seen it when they did operate our South End.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Like, I think it was you could do it at 50, couldn't you? So at 50 feet, the pilot could engage reverse thrust. But that's insane. George says, although the A320neo could be coming here at sea, that is true. It's a very, I'm going to say not contested, but it's a very questionable statement when City Airport said that. Because immediately you had operators like BA who said, well, it wouldn't be no good to us anyway, because what they failed to say in that statement was, yes, the A321neo can take off. However, it couldn't be on its full payload as a full flight of full economy, and it couldn't be fully fueled. So the range of the actual aircraft would probably get no further than probably Zurich. Whereas if you were thinking about, say, a good example would be in the news, I forget what island, it was an Italian island this summer.
Oh, Florence.
Florence, that's it, the BAC flyer. That's right, and they had to ask 20 odd passengers, I think it was 30 passengers in total, but 20 went off in the end to vacate because of the weather conditions and the heat in Italy. And it was a short. No, it was coming here.
Oh, was it?
No, it was flying back. Yeah, it was flying back, yeah. Because of the flight, the airport that they were operating was similar to London City, where it's a short runway. They have to go full thrust, and that the cruise temp and also the cruise fuel rate wasn't enough with the load that they had. So they had to ask passengers to vacate in order for it to be a lighter aircraft, to put more fuel, and then obviously reach up to Heathrow, to London City. I mean, if you get an example, would be recently Lufthansa had a rare moment in, I think it was Dallas, where Dallas had 3 A380s from Lufthansa on the tarmac. And the reason to happen to be was one went tech, the other one came in one schedule, And we had another one which was meant to go to, I believe, Chicago or somewhere else, and they had to divert because there was thunderstorms in the area. They went a different route and they used more fuel, so they didn't have enough fuel to land at their original destination, so they went to Dallas instead. Unbelievable. I love the sort of uniqueness that you get in aviation. Obviously it's all around safety, it all has to be making sure everyone is safe. And yeah, it's just these four things are quite amazing. So at a particular time you would have been treated to having 3 A380s on the ground, a bit like how Heathrow and Dubai is sometimes, because always amazing when you don't realise it. You talk to fellow plane spotters at, say, in Europe, and they get excited, quite rightly so, seeing one A380, because obviously they only get to see one every day, or two every day. Yeah, two. Yeah, exactly. You don't get more than two at a time. Whereas Heathrow is, you go for Heathrow, like, yeah, then you get a lot there. Yeah, we get Qantas, we get Emirates, we get Etihad, we get Qatar, we get Singapore, we get BA, and they get really excited because there's so many at Heathrow. People don't realise how many Heathrow can take. It's brilliant to see. Love it. Paul, thank you very much for your gifted membership there, who has gone to Orlando. Welcome to you as well. Thank you, Paul. George says, I think the tower still stands, but that is correct. The tower does still stand. There it is there. It's a very short tower, however, it is not in use. I believe ground crew may use it, but it's never manned, really. This is the new tower. I say new, it's been here for nearly 4 years now, I think. It's coming up to the 4th year. Yeah, was done over in COVID time, and it is remotely monitored at Swanwick, and it's quite impressive, the technology. So around that is a complete about 4 360 cameras with backup systems. It has also night vision and also specialist equipment that can do augmented reality. So basically in Swanwick there is a air traffic control room with screens all around them to simulate a proper tower, basically, and they can actually put the label of the aircraft on the technology on the screen. So when you've got an overcast or fog, which does happen a lot in the winter and the springtime here at City, because of the location of where it is, it's on the docks, you get quite a lot of heavy fog. They can still operate a lot more than you originally could. There is obviously still a limit, and pilots have to be able to see a certain amount, but where they had to stop most of the time because of tower, they no longer have to do that now because the technology is there, and it's been proven to be very successful. It's been applied. This is the biggest major airport, busiest airport that is in use, but I believe Cambridge also has this, and I forget another one who actually has it.
Is there one in Sweden or something?
In the UK also, about who here. I know there's one.
I don't know, I've seen that.
Cambridge is one.
Because of that advert it was showed.
I forget who else. It was supposed to be someone else as well, but I think they're looking to do more. But at the moment it's on hold. Because it was a...
I think it goes to Nats.
That's right, in Swanwick, yeah. Yeah, and it was I always remember when this first happened, because it was always a big... sort of the media spun it in a way of, it's going to be an uncontrolled airport, and what happens if the line gets cut and stuff like that, and it was always going to have backups, of course, and there's numerous things, and they would never operate an airport unsafely. But yeah, it's funny how the media always do that. Stansted got a manned tower. I don't think Stansted was in that advert.
No, because I think it was for EE.
Yeah, no, Carl's just said EE. I think it was here, the EE advert, wasn't it? Oh,
I thought it was Cambridge.
or was it
showed the
Cambridge?
time-
No, it was
the time-
Cambridge.
was it showed the time?
Yeah, no, it's Cambridge, Carl. Yeah, that's right. That was it. Which was a questionable advert. But it proved, what it was basically is they queued into the feed and they queued into the audio. That was it, really. Sea Airport doing the fire checks here, so we've got fire crew just doing their changeover checks. Well, let's get UC Flyer taking off.
I suppose it's a good advert for their network,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, and it was showing what could be done.
Right, you guys are on the common 10 steps of 133 goodbye. 133455, flyer 357, bye.
Certainly is more police since
Yeah.
that happened. Yeah, it's twice now. One when you went here and now there's no one. They're certainly up there. But then again, it depends when they do it, don't they? Because I suppose you're more at risk evening time.
Even that's what
Yeah.
I said to you. I think that's the
Yeah.
thing, whereas at least now you've got
It's a lot more
council
people
staff,
around here.
the ambulance staff, people
Yeah, definitely.
going canoeing or just
Yeah.
going for a walk around here.
Yeah, there definitely has been days in the evenings on Thursdays where I felt a little bit, because you do, especially in the winter when it gets very dark.
Yeah, I was going to say the trouble is
You
when it
become the
gets
only
in
one.
December about 3
Yeah,
o'clock.
you become the only one. Which is one of the reasons why I didn't do so many weekday sort of Thursday shows in the winter period, because it was just, the days were getting too short and it didn't feel right. You just didn't feel comfortable. George says British Airways should add the E2 to Sea Flyer. Funny you should say that. It was only about, when did I go to Edinburgh? 8 months ago? Not even that. So 6 months ago. I was talking to the crew on the way back from Edinburgh with the Sea Flyer, and they were saying the rumour mill in the company is it's going to be the E2. It was a very strong rumour that it was going to be A220, and I got excited when it was going to be A220 because I would love to have seen an A220 British Airways. However, it makes sense, to be fair, because if you think about it, the whole of Sea Flyer ops, training, everything in Cambridge is done from an E2 for an Embraer perspective. So yeah, it makes sense that they would get that. There's not much change in training.
No, because a lot was
Same
the outlier when
certification.
they went for
Yeah.
220s actually to replace their whole
Yeah.
Embraer fleet. Actually,
It's a certification part as well, so it's a cost
delivery
wise.
slots.
Exactly, yeah. Embraer can do it a lot quicker as well. So I think there was talk about it, and I think people got excited because obviously they were looking at it. But I think it's safe to say that when the time comes, it will be E2s here at City. The interesting thing is what City does here with that, because that's an easy fix for BA. It's not an easy fix for City Airport, because the problem you have is the infrastructure, especially this, what we're watching right now, these stands here the largest aircraft that you can get is this one, which is taking off right or taxiing right now, which is the older version of the E190 and E195. That is the largest you can get. Now these are considerably smaller and narrower than the E2s, and the E2s are a lot wider in wingspan and length.
Yeah, the overall footprint of the aircraft.
Yeah, so when I was talking to my cousin about this, and a friend of mine as well, who actually work here, they believe they've seen plans of they're going to reduce the amount of, basically reconfigure the whole of this area here, this stretch here. So all the gates will get refurbished, all of the areas. So it's part of the reason why City are pushing for this expansion as well, because what they want to do, there's two plans potentially, I believe. One is they completely redesign the whole stretch of the airport, make it a continuous length, and then spread all of the gates along. And that would include knocking this down, because don't forget this was an addition back in the day. This is only temporary. So this is I think that's the baggage and sort of departure area. I think you've got some, if I remember correctly, you've got some like kitchens and seating area there. So that would go. They would make this a whole stretch, extend the building further, so the temporary sort of add-on port cabins, it's not really port cabins, they feel like port cabins where you go down there, but the temporary building or add-on they've put would get completely redesigned, expanded, and they would then make use of more slots, or they would have the equal amount of gates that they originally have. Or if that doesn't get approved, the plan would be to reduce 2 gates from here and then stretch them along so that they're the right width. So effectively you lose 2 gates, but in theory you won't lose them, because further down the line they've got the space to add those 2 spare down the end, and there would just be bus gates instead. So a lot of options they've got to choose. Obviously they all have to get approved, but yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I think they would have to work, I think BA would work with City Airport to tell them when, we've ordered this amount. So I think when you know that BA's ordered that amount and they've started to upgrade their fleet, I think that's when you'll start seeing the redesign of City.
2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, because at the moment they can get away with it, or what they've got. But when you've got the City main airport, City Flyer going.
So that's why they're coming out like 280 on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Or if it's...
I've not noticed that in the reduce in the service.
It's only when I look during the weekday, because if I might...
So are they no longer doing 3 flights a day?
I'm not necessarily sure on certain routes.
Oh, I didn't know that. So is it down 2 flights a day?
I think on certain routes.
Because it's the A220, isn't it, for Gatwick? But that's only...
No, I thought it's a 320.
That's a 320? Sorry, yes, you're right. Sorry, I meant 320 Neo. But it's only a season though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's winter season.
Yeah, I think once they go out there for the winter, then it might.
Yeah.
But I suppose if it's a business route, if people go on holiday a lot, what the demand?
Yeah, true. That was Rotterdam, which is just taken off. I always find it interesting, Rotterdam, because it's so close to Amsterdam. I'm surprised they do 2 different...
KLM?
KLM? Yeah, proper KLM as well, not German Airways KLM.
Well, there is actually talk about where Schiphol's at capacity of another new Dutch airport, where the museum is, making that as a low cost.
Oh, right. Because someone on the chat at Amsterdam, someone said that they're redoing, and they are working. There is a load of new terminals. The only thing I find about Schiphol is it's a great airport to spot at. I don't think it's the best to travel from or to, because it's
all one big massive lump.
It's a very confusing web of sort of different branches and area gates. You've got to make sure where you're going to E or A or B or D or G, and it's like, because as you say, it's all connected, so you could be walking for hours.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I went in 2019 last, and because the Wonder Terrace wasn't actually, they were doing works around there, so it wasn't actually open. I'd booked the flights months before.
Yeah.
And actually ended up using like the lounges and things.
Yeah, because the first time I went, there was no One World Lounge, so that had just been built. And they were actually, when I was going in 2023, they were building the One World Lounge. So in the end, they substituted, they took over a cafe, which all BA customers could use, basically.
Because there used to be a cafe by the entrance to the terrace.
That's right.
I think it had closed when you were there, and the last time I went onto that terrace.
Yeah. So because there was a British Airways lounge, which was on the top of the D gate, I think, at the time. It's just on the edge of D gate, and that was closed. But now it's quite good. It's unusual. I thought it'd be bigger. It's perfectly fine for what it serves, because there's not that many One World airlines operating at. You've got BA, you've got American, you've got Etihad, Qatar, and there's one more, and I always forget who. I think is it Qantas? No. There's one more. I can't remember who it is now. It's bugging me. Finnair. Thank you, Finnair. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah, Finnair, and that's it. That's all you've got.
Yeah, because it's not like Jalfly there anymore.
No.
Lanka or anybody like that.
No.
Funny thing that Heathrow, I've noticed either 321 NEOs or 195 E2s now, all fairly consistent.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing I'm not a massive fan of from T5 is when you get a bus gate. I got a bus gate from to Amsterdam, because it was only a what was it? A320 was, but it was a bus gate, and the problem is, because obviously T5 doesn't have a lot of bus gates, the buses they've got aren't that massive, so they're only little buses really. So you had to have, I think we were waiting for 4 buses in the end, because they were so small and they were so crammed. It's not like you go to Frankfurt or Zurich and they've got the bendy buses and they're quite long, and you can get quite a lot of people.
Like that in the summer, actually, where I was on the Titan operating for EasyJet.
Yeah.
And they had to put it on remote, and it was like 4 coach roads.
But you couldn't get many in there. It was like really tight. I just thought it did slow them down a bit. JAL no longer operates at Amsterdam, George. I don't believe. I don't know if it's seasonal.
No, I think the only Asian carriers are either China Airlines, the
Yeah.
Chinese,
Yeah, China Southern.
China Southern mainly, because they're not even Sky team mainly.
No. Right, another A220 this time. It is the Milan flight. We've just had the Rome flight, which is about to take off soon. They're starting up. And now is the Milan Airbus A220. I don't think Cathay Pacific either operate at Schiphol anymore. I don't remember seeing them.
It's the first place where I saw one of their A350s, weirdly.
Are they still there?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, they are, so that's...
Well, I think it's only like once a day.
Oh, Cathay's the one well then. Because a lot of the American ones are in the morning.
I think it is actually a morning as well.
Yeah, a lot of the Asian and American flights are in the morning at Schiphol.
Passenger aircraft, it's always been the 777 freighters.
Yeah.
In fact, it wasn't before I went to Heathrow that I actually managed to get a picture of a Saudi Airlines proper aircraft, not one of the cargo ones operated by somebody else.
Yeah, because that was there, the 747 Saudi cargo.
Although I did want to see there when they briefed, but I think they got within the pandemic their 747-8 freighters.
Oh yeah.
Because there was also the Russian one, Airbridge.
Oh yeah.
Because they had Cargo Logic, which
Yeah,
was
that's right. Yeah.
its subsidiary.
Yeah. But they're still going. Are they Russian owned Cargo Logic now?
I don't know if I think because of the sanctions. I don't think they're still flying.
I thought Cargo Logic is still
There's
flying.
that one cargo or something that moved from
Or is
Heathrow
that-
to the East Midlands because they've gone to a 777.
That's
now.
right. Yeah, that's it. There's Cargo Logic at East Midlands. Okay, one in and one going out. The Rome flight is now taxiing and they are going to be heading out as well. Yeah, Qatar is still at Schiphol as well, yeah. But like I say, the reason that it's quite small, but it's also quite quiet in the daytime and afternoon, evening, because most of the other flights are finished. So you get, I think Qatar, I think there is one evening flight or one afternoon flight at Schiphol, but most of them are mornings. So like in the lounge, when I went this weekend, all you had was British Airways passengers, a few Finn Air passengers, but that was almost ready to board, and one Qatar passengers.
As well, probably.
Iberia as well, but I don't think they fly a lot. I don't think.
I don't think there's free.
There's not. No.
I don't think the viewing count being a.
I think, and they only take a small A320.
Yeah, I was going to say,
They don't do a big. It's not a big like Heathrow is, and it's not regular. So really, there's not many. I mean, the lounge can be quite quiet. It was empty when I went, which was, I'm not mocking at all, considering how busy T5 was when I went in the lounge. You'd be lucky to get a seat at T5 on the summer periods.
But then, given the size of BA's operation at Heathrow.
Yeah. I mean, BA feels you've got both the North and South Lounge, both huge lounges at BA Terminal 5, both at capacity. Because obviously it's a busy daytime flight.
Yeah, because even that walk I take when I go to the 09 Lounge, where you walk past the nearest set of stands.
Carl's just given us a bit of information. Said Cargo Logic Air ceased operations in November 2022. Went into administration after suspension, operating immediately since 2020. The name still goes on though, Carl. I don't know who operates it. Definitely goes on though, because that was at EMA.
Yeah.
Okay, inbound next is another KLM. This time it's the Sky Team livery. That means one of these KLMs is running late. We've had this before.
I think today the first arrival was at 2 back this afternoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's bank holiday operations, yeah. Oh, sorry. There you go. DHL took it. That's it, because it's UK registered now, I believe. Aerologic, yeah. That's what. Because I remember seeing when we were at EMA, it was a UK registered. It's a 777, and that Aerologic that took off had a UK registration on it.
Yes, because even Maersk have got a UK registered aircraft. But I think he's an ex-Thomson Fly.
That's right. Yeah.
Look at the 304.
Carl, a big fan of this one, like in the livery. See if we can get it closer. The sun is in direction of the camera, so it's a little bit darkened, I'm afraid. Let's see if I can adjust. If you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. The more likes we get, the more viewers we get. We're hoping to hit 100 mark, and we have indeed already done that for today's show. So let's keep them going. We've got plenty of time still left on the show. Love to get 150 or more. So thank you so much, everyone. Happy bank holiday if you are in the UK and enjoying a nice well-earned break. Days like this is what plane spotting is all about.
I find Heathrow on a hot day, if that's got in mind, is oppressive.
Yeah.
It's the only place I left before.
I've been to Heathrow so many times in the summer when you are, and I've been seriously burnt from it, and I've had like sun cream and everything on me. It's just, no matter what they say the temperature is in the UK or London, you've got to add at least 2 degrees onto that, because the amount of obviously the fumes and the aviation, it just it makes everything hotter.
Yeah, because my overriding memory now of the mound is burnt rubber and smell of aviation fuel.
That is it. Yeah, 100%. That's why most of the time when it's a hot weather, it's always recorded from Heathrow, because it is. Michael, welcome to you. Hope you are good. Hope everyone is. Sammy, welcome as well. Says, sorry guys, but got to go to work. Thank you for joining us though, Sammy. Thank you. And take care. Hope you're good, Michael. I've got Lee with me today as well. Stuart, welcome to you as well.
I'm on minder duties.
He's on minder duty, he is. I'm being behaved, I'm well behaved. We've got NetJets inbound next. This is a Citation Latitude coming in from Jersey. Carl's just giving us an update with the weather. It's 140 degrees, 7 knots, slightly increased from last time, varying at 100 degrees to 170. Visibility still 10 kilometers or more, no clouds, temperature at 23 dew point. It's at 8 degrees Celsius, QH at 1017 hectopascals. Ken, welcome to you. Howdy. Hope you're good, my friend. You've probably missed the A380s, you'll be pleased to know, at this moment in time. I think your next one's not until another hour for EK. So yeah, we've just got Luxair just in front. Coming in. This is the Dash 8 coming in. It's our second flight of the day for Luxair. Let's get your citation, shall we? Oh, apologies, I kicked the tripod by mistake there. No, that was a nice surprise. We've got our third KLM inbound soon as well. They're ramming up the Amsterdam flights today. Was the other one the Rotterdam flight then?
I thought it was only Amsterdam.
Yeah, well, I thought that, but no, they're all Amsterdam.
Yeah.
So in the space of an hour, they've had 3 flights.
Yeah, supposedly they've had a couple. Normally on a typical day, isn't there one about sort of 7:30ish?
I suppose it's bank holiday, isn't it? Yeah,
If
yeah.
they've got people on the connecting
True.
long haul.
Yeah, might be. You've been in Amsterdam, haven't you, all the time?
Yeah.
It's D-Gate, isn't it? Is it me or am I the only one who hates the arrivals hall at D-Gates?
I don't know because of my local airline I used to go because it's only 15 minutes from where I live. And because it was like a 7 o'clock takeoff, I'd just literally go for the day, quite literally.
Right, so you don't have any luggage. Right.
So it's just literally.
Always, every time in Amsterdam, always I will be waiting for a good hour and a bit for bags, and it's always crammed packed because there's only 3 or 4 belts mainly they use, and it's so packed. I got lucky with immigration though because we just arrived before the mass amount of others, so I got it through quite quickly.
I used to even remember the nearest E-gates to go from, to go straight up to the terrace.
And they only have every time when I'm going to Amsterdam, they only seem to have like the bare minimum of immigration officers manning it. So you only have about 2 or 3 open desks, and you've got like 4 or 5 flights coming in. So it's manic. I never understand that. I thought it was a COVID thing last time I went because obviously they were recovering back from the COVID pandemic, but obviously not because here we are, 2025, and it's exactly the same.
The sort of automation where they
But that was it. There was no E-gates either.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
E-gates there. That's what that area.
That's even worse.
No, exactly. There's E-gates going out, but there was not E-gates going in. Okay, we're waiting because the Dash 8 is on final. This is a beautiful one, and what I noticed is doing exactly the same as this morning's one. It's slightly crabbing. I'll leave it at a bit of a distance because it is slightly crabbing. Karen has joined us as well on the chat. Behave yourself, Michael. The missus is about. Says, I haven't got time to watch, but I just popped in to give you guys a like. Thank you so much, Karen. And a happy bank holiday to everyone. Happy bank holiday to you too. I hope you have a lot of painting jobs and work around the house for Michael to do. But yeah, we won't keep him too long, promise. Hope you're good though. Good to have you along. Yeah, a nice little Dash 8. We love the Dash 8 here. Hopefully we're at the ATR as well today. I think we are scheduled to get an ATR this morning. I'm just going to check. Or is it later on? It might be later. Hang on. No, it's later. I thought I saw it, but it's later on. Yeah, Logan's not until this afternoon, this evening. And the Guernsey's not until this evening as well. So no ATR, I'm afraid, today, but never mind. Plenty more action. This is another thing about bank holiday. It's not like a Saturday or Sunday where you have a sort of gap in the middle of the service where like 10 o'clock and 9 to 10 or 11 gets really quiet and then it gets busy again. It's quite like this, pretty much steady throughout the whole of the day. I'm getting the hush up by Michael here, so don't get me in trouble, Lewis. I'm sure there's a wall that needs painting there, Michael. Need to take a queue up to make a route up to B&Q, my friend. Get some of them bank holiday paint decorating deals. Yeah, exactly. Well, the glass might need cleaning, to sort it out. No, we better not go out. It wants the squad from us. George says got 4 E190s inbound next, and then an Airbus A220, which is going to be from ITA. Is it ITA or no? Sorry, not ITA. Sorry, Swiss. Yeah, it's a Swiss one. Apologies. Thank you, George. But I hope everyone is good. Welcome along if you have just joined us. Don't forget to hit that like button. We'd love to get 150 likes. 116 so far to go. So far we've got. Stuart says hi there. KLM flights is not late. There was due at 10:35, then 10:30. Yeah, we just worked that one out. It seems to be quite a few crammed up this morning, but as Lee has said, probably because KLM does quite a few on a normal weekday early morning, so they're like one of the first to be in. I think they are actually the first inbound normally on a weekday.
It's a Luxair that comes in about 7 o'clock.
Is it Luxair first? It used to be KLM, yeah, and yeah, is that a fire?
There's an East Railways that takes off quite early as well.
Yeah.
Overnight stops.
Is there some sort of fire going on in the background there?
A lot of smoke.
There is a lot of smoke. There was a fire on yesterday in Amsterdam. I didn't know, at a warehouse. There was smoke on the first day actually, and I thought it was that they were talking about, but no, apparently there was another actual fire.
Oh, one day when we flew in, they were doing the fire training. No, the fire training.
Oh yeah, I went past that. They've got an old. It's like being
it's like a combination of DC-10 and
a 747. That's right. Yeah,
like that.
Heat Stansted.
Yeah.
Yeah, but weirdly, the one in Amsterdam looks smaller. But yeah, it looks fun.
Happy for you to do it if you could, that'd be brilliant. Flight 760
Definitely a fire going on. You can see a smoke, and behind that actually is one of the next inbound aircraft, which is another KLM actually from Amsterdam. So yeah, quite a bit of smoke there.
It's more condensed than what probably normally would be.
Yeah, that's not from Tan Lal, because that's normally steam. That's definitely fire smoke. It's darker as well. So it's definitely burning. Thankfully, it's not sort of the wind's not moving it over here, so it won't have affected the aircraft or anything like that. Carl says, get down to the beach. Do you know what? I bet Southend's absolutely rammed on a day like this today. Bank holiday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I bet you the C2C service is rammed. Was it rammed when you? Yeah.
No.
Be rammed on the way back, though.
No, I've got a train. My train.
Is yours not CTC on the way back?
GA.
Oh, right.
But I think because it was about 8:30 that I got to the station, so it was actually too early for anything.
Got ya. Is it the same price then, or is CTC more expensive? Because I always find CT.
GA are a lot more expensive.
Oh really?
Well, I'll give you a yardstick. My bog standard return for an anytime return from where I live, in fact for probably about half the line, is about $33.20 a day.
Jesus, it's ridiculous. So I remember when I was looking at, because back in the day.
I think my friend tells me on C2C it's about 26.
Yeah, because back in the day I was looking at potentially going to Southend College years back, and I put off because the regular student price return would have been £15 a day, so which was back then was quite a lot of money really.
Well, even for me to Southend on a off-peak, £7.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And that's only like 4 stops.
And everyone wanted to go on C2C because at the time it was like the nicest trains to be on.
Well, most punctual, they were at one point most punctual, yeah.
Yeah.
said that GA are a lot better than in the 12 years that I've been living where I have.
Carl says, I'm surprised the rowing club is not in full force with an event today. Yeah, there's not many. There's a few rowers, like one or two, but it's not as busy as we normally see. But then again, they are more active over the weekend rather than on a Monday. Yeah, I think the club is open, but obviously the actual training club that we see, it doesn't work until Saturday.
Maybe onto the college, the university and that stuff.
Yeah, true. Also, yeah, it's summer, isn't it? What a noise that rumble makes. Brilliant of an engine. So, I hope everyone is good. What is everyone's plans this bank holiday weekend if you are in the UK? If not, have you got a day off today? Or what is your plans? I am doing absolutely nothing when I'm getting home. I'm going to relax. I've started playing not a new game, I've got back into a video game of Tropico, or Tropicano. Used to love that game, I've got back into it again. And I tend to do this every time I fly. I might do a flight sim today with myself and just probably do the route I flew in and out, so Amsterdam and back maybe. I don't know why I do it, I just like to do it. If I've flown, I want to do it myself. But anyway, inbound next is that KLM flight. Talking about Aerologic are behind us. The JFK Frankfurt flight are a 777. Somewhere.
Just going over the building.
Yeah, that's it there. Yeah, because it's 37,000 feet, that's it there. If it gets further past us, maybe show it later. Starting to smell that.
Yeah.
It's like a burning wood sort of smell. I wonder if that's it's like a fire. Sorry, man. It's like a fire or something, like a house fire. Hope everyone's all right. Sorry?
Yesterday I made a Lego Formula 1.
Oh, did you?
Got the McLaren because on Amazon they're offering you 28% off.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I bet it's still pricey though, isn't it?
About 22 quid.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad considering a Lego one. No, they're like 60, 70 quid.
Some of the bigger ones, yeah.
How big is it? What's the scale?
I don't know. They do actually want to properly license, and they do one of every team.
Oh, really?
The part is, I think they've done it car specific because it shows the number of bricks. Because I've got the Ferrari in it. It was the first one I got when they launched them. Then when I saw the McLaren.
So you're starting getting a collection of them all now?
Yeah. And it's not like they've just made a sort of car with wings on the front.
Yeah.
They've actually properly.
Yeah, with just like a couple of stickers of the
sponsors.
Yeah. Carl says to my mention of me what I'm doing this weekend or this holiday, saying, what, no Dell supermarket? Sweet Lewis. No. There's Aerologic. She's gone. No, that's her way.
That's going to the front.
She's disappeared.
I think we've got a cloud, so
Got an A380 from Los Angeles to Munich. Oh, she's long gone. She's over the estuary. Well, that was quick, really. Yeah, got an A380 somewhere. I think behind over there. In fact. Oh, with all our focus on KLM, didn't realise that we've actually got Seafly going to Palma lined up. So here's the Palma flight. No, you're fine, Ken. I can't see it, so we won't get it. No A380s. Yeah. I wonder if someone was burning something.
Well, you can still smell the
Yeah, the acrid smell. Oh, Daniel, welcome to you, says hi Lewis. I hope you are well. I hope you are good. Watching from Lisbon. Hope you're good, my friend. Been a long time. I know you guys have been busy with a lot of events going on in Lisbon. Florence flight is the next outbound. Triple Z, welcome to you. Hope you're good. Says glad to see you here again. Thank you so much.
It's the Greek Island routes from here. What the differential
seats.
is.
Yeah.
Although there is a revised version of the original versions with some of the takeoff in the interior developments for the American market. Because for the Americans the E2s are just too heavy for the originals.
Really?
Yeah. Because of their scope course, because it's based on the actual weight of the aircraft. To the original ones, if you get a new build one for the American carriers that like the 175 because of its size and the rules in the US.
I didn't know that. Daniel says I'm very well, been a tricky few months but still alive. I think it's been very hot over there, hasn't it? As well, I've heard there's been quite a few fires, so I hope everyone has been okay. Tom says, hi there, first time watcher from Sydney, Australia. I'm really enjoying the live streams from different airports around the world. Keep a great work up. Thank you so much, Tom. Thank you very much, and glad to have you on here. Especially the time of day, if you're watching in Sydney. It's pretty late, I think, over there, isn't it? But we appreciate your time there, Tom. Thank you so much. Our next inbound is City Flyer from Belfast. It's always nice to see two KLMs together. Okay, let's get you a Belfast flight. Okay, flight just about to line up. Daniel says, we'll be interested to see if we get the Airbus A320neo certified here. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier actually, Daniel, and I still, it's very questionable. I don't think, it might be certified. Whether you'll see an operator here is another question because of the weight reduce they have to do, and they can't carry a full load. It'd be interesting to see what they do with that one. Steve also asked, any news on the CAA application for the A321neo? I think it's gone silent, hasn't it, the actual? Yeah. It was only mentioned by the airport themselves that they believe it could be done. Ken says the A320neo is rather big for this airport. It is big, but it could do it. No one's saying it can't do it. It could do it, but I don't think it will be something that is a regular here. Yeah. See, I think I don't understand. Personally, if the E195 can do it, I don't see what much difference. I know the 300 is a bit bigger than the E195 E2. I think it's more of a stretch, isn't it? Because it's parking up here is the problem.
Yeah, the footprint.
Yeah, because someone said that the A220 300 would stick out past the no-goes line. So yeah, I don't know. Daniel says, very different from when BAE 146 and also the Dash 8s from my time when I remember them. Isn't it just? Still remember the Saabs here. Love the Saabs here.
Yeah,
miss them.
Ones used to operate for BA on certain routes.
Yeah, missed them so much.
Got a funny feeling Wagonairs ones used to operate for Fabian.
Oh, it's not too bad for time, Ben. So Tom says it's 8:30 in the evening here in Sydney. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm getting myself confused here because we used to have someone who joined us, I think it was about, we used to do a show about 1ish, I think it was, not here at London Heathrow. We had a couple of viewers from Australia, from Melbourne and Sydney, and one from Auckland as well, from New Zealand. And they both used to say that it was like 1 o'clock in the morning at that time, or 12 o'clock. So yeah, I was getting confused there. But no, good to have you, Tom. Thank you very much.
Project Sunrise flights are going to
Yeah.
start.
Have they not started yet?
No, the 350s haven't been delivered.
No,
yet.
550s, no, sorry. Yeah, the actual project Sunrise, yeah.
What to expect.
Yeah.
But I don't think.
Because they've been I thought they'd been marketing the 787s as Project Sunrise as well, the Perth flight.
Kind of, in a way, was, but then it probably could have done when they first started it 6 years ago.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Can you imagine the price though of a Sydney flight? Because the Perth flight is apparently quite expensive to do direct. KLM, we now have our third KLM heading out as well. So we've got 2 KLM potentially. I think I can't see from there. Is that KLM Sky Team starting up as well, really?
Yes, I can just see the light.
There is.
Starting
So we're going to have 2 KLMs. We've got this KLM from Amsterdam here and another KLM, the Sky Team livery, set to take off soon as well, which is cool. So we're going to have a double stacked KLM departure. Very nice indeed. Keep your likes coming, folks. Thank you so much, everyone who has joined us. 126 likes and counting. We're so close to that 150 magic number. Please keep hitting that like button. Thank you, everyone who has joined us today. Hope you are well. Oh, an Atlas is around in the air, according to Carl. Whereabouts, Carl? Oh, I see it. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Hang on. Oh, she's in over Croydon. Oh, she's not in view here. Way over the other side. But might get her coming. What's her 31? Might see her. She's going that way. Might see her. I'm going to keep an eye out. I think there is a sort of level layer where we can't see just above. Although it's absolutely clear as a day, it's once you reach a certain height, you can't see that well. Yeah, because according to flight radar, she's straight ahead. And I can't see anything. Can you? Oh. Yeah, I can't see anything. Don't see her, Carl, sorry. Oh, the Sky Team's taxiing. Well, that is a steep climb for KLM today. Sky Team is taxiing. This is KLM Sky Team livery. Yeah, no, I can see it. It's now over, just line up with Dartford, but on the other side. But yeah, it's too high up, I'm afraid, Carl. I'm afraid it's going to Budapest. That's a shame. That's ITA, just radio in. And they're starting up. Okay, it's looking like ITA is going to be our next departure at this rate. So we've had 3 KLMs and now we're down to 1 on the ground. It's starting to quiet down a little bit. We are expecting this about 12ish is when it calms down and in a little bit of a gap. So we're going to carry on until 12:30, I believe, which is when the Zurich flight with Airbus A220 is inbound. That's going to be our final flight of the show. That is expected to be about 12:30 today. But I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. What are you guys up to this bank holiday? Hope you're good. Thank you for joining us. Stick around for the A220. Is it me? Or has it got smoky? Or is it my glasses? Visibility looked a little bit smoky there.
There's definitely a still that smell.
Yeah, there is. Just, yeah, I think the wind's just pushed a little bit of smoke. You can't really see it on the camera.
Warning, flight 635, stand 12, Embraer 190, Unix 1017, request tow and start. 635, tower,
A tow and start.
Tow and start, approving flight 635.
That must be over that one.
Yes,
Yeah. They've got to move it into place, haven't they? Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good thing on Flight Radar 24 at some airports. It does actually have the gate numbers now.
Yeah.
Fully extending.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, visibility is definitely. There's definitely a bit of a smoke in the air. It's not going to affect the airport, but yeah. Yes, it was. Oh, thank you, Carl. Is it really? Apparently the Zurich flight is delayed.
Okay.
How long by? It's showing at the ramp at the moment. What time was it meant to depart? It's still on time.
I was going to say, the thing is, with 10 or anything up to like half an hour, you can soon make the time back up.
Is it on time though? Because this is where my plus. No, it's not on time. It's quite late. In fact, it's an hour late.
Okay, because it will show for the departure time.
Yeah. So we're supposed to take off at 11:50. The new time is 12:31. So I think that's 11:50. No, that's even worse. So yeah, 11:50.
CET.
Yeah, CEST, or CEST, I should say, which would have been an hour prior. So that's actually our 10:50, and that's now not showing until 12:31, which was already past that now. So yeah, maybe not then, I'm afraid. We'll see how things go. Yeah, I don't think it's a barbecue. Daniel.
You're not using this,
Yeah. What time's your train back?
Well, I've got to get a few things whilst I'm in Stratford.
You got an open return?
Yeah. Just got a travel card. In fact, I'm thinking of getting a network card.
Alright.
Because that way, every time I get a travel card, it's like a tenner off. Which, if I go to here or Heathrow,
Yeah, true.
it kind of...
How long does it take you to go from Heathrow from
If it's
where you are?
the Mound, I can do it in about just over 2 hours on the Elizabeth line. The only thing I've got to be careful is that the Elizabeth line's every half hour.
Yes, yeah, I've got quite a couple of
On a
times.
Saturday. And I did it on Good Friday.
Oh, right, Luxair's about to depart. They're starting up. So they're
That's the
both
reason why
Ita and
I would
Lux.
never go, if I took a day off during the week, I would never go to Heathrow because the travel time's in 50 quid for a travel card. Ew.
Yeah, I mean, it cost me about £14.90, and that's from just staying on the Elizabeth line straight to Heathrow. So it's not cheap, but it's alright.
It's okay. I mean, I prefer it any day than going to Myrtle any day of the week where where you're effectively on 3 lots of trains.
Yeah, because you got a lot of changing for yours. Yeah.
And no disrespect on a day like today, would you really want to be on the tube?
No, not at
Especially
all.
if you can't get a seat necessarily.
Especially it's today as well, because it's Night Hill Carnival as well.
Yeah.
And that's and you'd use the Central line, I think, as well, don't you?
Yeah, because whatever's out of Liverpool Street to then get a connection. Yeah, I think it is to get the connection from Liverpool Street.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a nightmare.
Because I was actually thinking taking some time off around my birthday, but because of that strike, I'm going to have to be really careful. But then in this country, the weather anyway.
Definitely. I mean, I'm not back till Thursday, thankfully. So I've got a few more days off. Okay, so 3 lots of departures set to go. You've also got the pushback of the City Flyer as well. It's being towed into start-up position. Carl's asked, quick question, can you the London or zone travel cards? Can you use the London? To be honest, I don't think I ever get a travel card when I'm using the Underground or TFL now. I just do contactless. It works out probably cheaper, I think.
I don't know, for me, as in me going here, even from Stratford, if I say got to return to Stratford and then contact this from there to here.
Yeah, it's different zones.
Yeah.
So like, all I know is Whitechapel to Paddington is zone 1. So if you go in between that line on the Elizabeth line, that is zone 1. So that's the most you will pay. Basically, Shenfield's a special price. If you get the Shenfield, you'll be paying more as well. But and that also, that doesn't. I don't think London Oyster cards cover that. Same as the Reading stretch as well. That's not covered. Reading isn't. I don't know about Shenfield. I thought it wasn't.
I know because of the announcement on GA, because people think that they can.
Oh, because I know that. On the boards on Elizabeth line, it says very clear it's special prices from. I think it's from. What's the station? It's not Romford. It's the next one along from Romford. I always forget which one it is. To Shenfield, and that's special pricing. And I think I'm not too sure if you can use it. I think you might be charged different prices. I'm not too sure, but anyway. But yeah, no. And I know the stretch between Romford and Romford all the way to Stratford can go through zones 6, 5 and 4 and 3. But yeah, to be honest, when you do like a one end to the other, you're paying the full price. So like, for instance, when I was going to Heathrow, I was one end of the line, which was Seven Kings area, and then all the way down to the end of the line, which was, or that stretch, which was the Heathrow line. That's your full zone payment. So you'll be charged the maximum of the London rate without going into Reading or Shenfield. So when you go into Shenfield or Reading, you'll get an extra charge onto that, because obviously it's outside of the normal zone charging.
I know for me, travel card probably is worth it, definitely. For
Yeah. Depends what you do, isn't it? Also, weekend travel is a lot different. I think is it more weekend? Or is it cheaper?
A lot cheaper.
Is it cheaper?
I think it might be into Super FP.
Oh, it's Super
only
FP.
like 30 quid.
Yeah.
For me, it's good.
Okay, update with Swiss. We're definitely not going to get that. It's still delayed. It's pushed back further. That's a shame. Tom says the last station on the Reading section of Elizabeth line still isn't Oyster Fare. It is, but it's a special zone rate, so it's not your normal London zone rates. And I don't believe I don't know if it's changed, but you had to pay. So if you had like a senior card or anything like that, a special card, you'd have to pay for that section. It wasn't included in the price, I believe. Oh, look at that noise. That was an epic takeoff there from Luxor. That was stunning. What a noise that was. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I think you'll be fine for that, Carl. Yeah.
I know for me, for the rest of the cheap rate is about 3 o'clock departing Stratford.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's such a popular line now, the Elizabeth line. It's got, well, apparently it's way more than they originally thought would use it. A lot more. I think it's out to capacity now again.
Yeah, because even the trains are like 9 carriages, aren't they?
Yeah, it's always full.
I know when I've been, I end up standing part way either from Stratford till...
So Stratford, I find Stratford is, I found Stratford and Liverpool Street is where most people get off and get on.
Although, been at the weekend, I think a few people got off at Bond Street.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just like a weekend thing.
Sorry?
What time the caravan was due through?
Yeah, looks like they're getting ready to go. Update with... Oh. That is not going anytime soon. That's in a hangar. That's gone to maintenance.
It's gone tech.
Yeah. So Swiss has gone tech. Wow, okay. Well, that's going to be an interesting one. Yeah. I always find, I mean, I've experienced Swiss tech before. It's now disappeared. Yeah, that's gone tech. So that's not...
shown on here has been cancelled.
Is it shown here?
Has it shown here?
No, I don't know. Let's have a look. It's definitely in the hangar. And it's now disappeared. Let's have a look. Yeah. I've experienced Swiss's on the ground handling with cancellations. That's an experience. wouldn't say it's the most positive. I mean, they in the end got it right, but
The trouble is, you're up against it with Swiss because their NEOs are Pratt & Whitney powered in the 223, which is their whole European.
yeah. So we had our Heathrow. So ours wasn't that. Ours was Heathrow with air traffic control. They cancelled it. I mean, to be fair, they in the end, I got us a flight in the morning. Wasn't the best. That was this time last year, actually, if I remember correctly, about a year ago. I can't remember, it was a storm that caused it the night before. It caused chaos over Europe. But the handling on the ground was very confusing. They offloaded us, but they didn't tell us anything. So they didn't tell us I'll be an agent at the gate. They didn't tell anyone where to go. They just said, you need to leave. So they let us leave. But no one knew. So everyone was like, people were getting text messages and calls and then telling us what was going on. Then I went to customer services check-in desk inside airside, basically. They managed to put me on the next flight in the morning and arrange my hotel. And then they went to me, you need to go downstairs to get your bags, and gave me a slip to go and get my bags. Like, okay. So I went downstairs and we had about 6 of us, or a group of 7 of us, all waiting. And then we had this agent saying to us, why are you down here? You shouldn't be here. I was like, well, we're getting our bags. No, your bags stay on the flight until the morning and stay at the airport. I was like, no, we've been told by the desk to go and get the bags. Well, we don't know. There's no answer. No, you need to go. You've been told wrong. I was like, well, so she actually sent people away, and I was like, no, I've been told my bag is coming. I need my bag because I've got all my stuff in it. I've got medication as well. So you need to get my bag. Oh, well, you'll be waiting for ages. In the end, it did come, and another colleague of hers sort of said, no, they are coming, and this is the right thing that you should be doing. But the way they handled it was chaotic, and they just didn't know what to do. It was a bit of a mess at that point, but anywho, got home in the end. That's the main thing. Paul, thank you very much for your donation, and take care as well. Paul Glover, welcome to you. Says that was an F1 takeoff. That was a reference to the Lux, I believe. Steve says it's fun watching these birds out of my lounge window taking off, and about 20 seconds they're on the stream. There you go. So you got to be close then. You're probably at the end of this runway. We've got the A350 Doha flight in the air from Qatar to I believe to JFK from Dover. It's a bit too high in the air. It's 40,000 feet in the air. But we do have the 777 from Turkish, which has just taken off. Yeah, nice breeze, yeah. So, see if I can get you Turkish. There it is. There is the 777 from Turkish. And KLM, our third KLM, is now ready to depart. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Very true, didn't think of that one. Steve, you absolute legend, thank you so much. He's gifted £20 to the channel. Really do appreciate it. Everything that we get goes towards the channel, I promise you that. So it's always nice to see streams from my local and state. So thank you. Yes, we are well aware of the local incident that happened to another channel. I spoke to that channel as well and wished him well. Hope everything was alright, but yeah, I have to say there has been a lot of increase with police, but we are always on guard. That's why there's always 2 of us as well now at the moment. Carl, so yeah, golfing as well, and also Carl sending a gifted membership to which has gone to Paul Glover as well. So KLM. So the Swiss flight is actually showing as a later delay as well. I don't think that's going anytime soon. Okay, so Swiss is actually now moving. So that's actually lining up at Zurich. So that's not going to be for another hour and a half apparently. So there's no way that is going soon. It looks like they might have actually had, I think they've changed the aircraft. I think the original aircraft's gone tech. And what they've done is move ferried passengers over to the hangar by the looks of things, and they've taken off. They've obviously departed from there, so they've not even gone to the gate. They've gone from the hangar, which is quite unusual. But yeah, that looks. The original aircraft has gone tech. Right, let's get you an update on what's going on here, because to be quite honest with you, I don't think there is much inbound for the time being. I could be wrong. We've got a few delays. Edinburgh is our next arrival. That's another 40 to 50 minutes. Yeah, right. I think, where's the time? 12 o'clock. I think we are going to, unfortunately, probably kind of call it a day, because there's not anything for the next 40 minutes now, even on departure, because the next departure as well here is now delayed. We were expecting an Ibiza flight, which is the next 10 minutes. I think that's going to be the Ibiza flight here. But they are still boarding. So what's the start?
Oh, it's the NetJets.
Oh, NetJets is starting. So we'll get you NetJets actually, and I'll tell you what, we'll call NetJets after that. So we'll get you the NetJets, and then we will call it a day. It's been an absolutely fantastic one. So really, really do appreciate your time. 136 likes. Thank you so much to everyone who has hit that like button. And yeah, whatever you are doing this bank holiday, enjoy it. I think that actually is the Ibiza flight there. Boarding. They've still got passengers boarding. As we've actually got a runway inspection going on. The temperature actually is definitely climbing.
Yeah, because I think that breeze that was his.
Yeah.
Still on the winds up as well.
Yeah, I can hear Jet 2. I can also, I can smell a little bit of smoke as well from the engine start up. So we will get you NetJets, and then we will be on our way. A huge thank you to the mods today. such a distinctive noise.
Funny, BizJets have a really high pitch.
Yeah. Yeah, especially Learjets.
Well, even the small members of the citation.
Yeah.
I know when you come out of Norway, you can definitely tell them.
Looks like there's only one BizJet on the ramp today.
Yes.
There it is right now. Oh dear, do I? Paul says you might need an umbrella on Wednesday. Always, don't know why. Stance is always a washout lately. Always the weather lately. Yeah. What's it showing us, Stance? Let's have a look. I'm showing. Oh no, I might be alright. About 40% chance of rain when I'm going to be there. Might be okay. Broken clouds, by the looks of it. But cheers for the heads up, Paul.
See, Baltic have got a Finnish new CEO.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of KLM and also Swiss.
I know the whole Lufthansa group, I think.
Yeah.
So that's a funny old business model. I mean, it's near as bad as Norse doing Indigo flights to Manchester.
Well, they're just doing. I think I'm really surprised. Like Lufthansa just buying everything up at the moment. Anything in Europe.
I think the trouble is
once its hands on it.
Now that the competition markets are forced to be on.
Well, I'm surprised they've not done it already, considering the size that they are. But I'm surprised ITA got approved, to be honest. Because if
they went for like another smaller carrier, because I see Aegean are taking a 321 XLR that was originally going to go to Jet2 to start their long haul.
Yeah. Yeah, because Aegean started using also Baltic have been wet leased by Aegean, and also I think Cyprus Airways have been wet leasing some Air Baltic as well because they were using A220s.
Yeah, because they've got one of the ex-Egypt Air ones when they just basically said we're done with you.
Yeah, and Senegal ones as well. I think it was as well. Because the one Cyprus Airways is in maintenance at the moment with the Pratt & Whitney engine refitting. That sun's really warm.
Alpha, Planespotting, wave 109. Line up runway is right, and then we will need 1 minute for out. 1 minute to the correction. Come on, Papa. From that top of the bump, there's bad traffic to effect. Line up and wait, full ready. Line up and wait, runway 09, and local ready correction.
So they've been given clearance to line up and wave. They're not ready yet, they've just said, but the traffic control has given them permission to go onto the runway because there is no traffic as of yet landing or taking off in front of them or ahead of them. So we're going to see them waiting for a bit of time on the runway, which is nice to see. JPN Mac Aviation, welcome to you. It says, hello, just found your channel watching from South Island, New Zealand. Hope you are good. Good evening to you. Hope you are well. We're on the final flight of today's show, so that's a massive shame, but good to have you on. We're going to be back Wednesday morning from 8:30 at Stansted, so do keep an eye out for that one. It's recommended. It's a really good one. There's a lot of mix of different types and hopefully some specials in that as well. So all the way up until 12 o'clock UK time, so 8:30 to 12 o'clock, a long stream show planned for us and that one. And that is pretty much the summer season done. Then we've got a Heathrow evening coming up, most likely now September, but we'll confirm. Anyway, here we go. Wow, that is a pocket rocket from NetJets there. What a takeoff. And as Lee said, what a high pitched noise those engine makes around 4 RPM. Love it. Right, that is pretty much it, folks. Thank you ever so much for today. Really hope you've enjoyed it. Again, don't forget, we will be back on Wednesday, just 2 days time, and enjoy yourself. Have a good weekend and a good, well, not a good weekend, a good week, I should say, a good bank holiday weekend if you're still enjoying one. And we'll see you at Stansted Airport, 8:30 AM UK time, British summer time. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you as well to Carl and to David. Darren just mentioned that NetJets is a Portuguese registered aircraft as well. Not too sure of its actual location. I didn't check where that is heading off to. I think it's Dublin. It is Dublin. So that's Dublin as well. Steve mentioned also that the Abu Dhabi A380 had just taken off. That not in sight, actually. Oh, it's behind us. Sorry, that's what I couldn't say. It's behind us. So yeah, no, we haven't got it, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you so much for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That has been London City Airport Live. This bank holiday weekend here on London Planespotting. Enjoy yourselves, guys. Have a fantastic time and take care. Goodbye. And bye from Lee as well.
Bye everyone.
There you go. See you later. Bye bye.
buzzing, jets on the rise, Stansted waves on open skies. Yeah, which runway a sight to behold? London Planespotting stories untold. We're on tour with the year we roam, spotting planes, fake the airports to home. From the ground to the clouds we aim. London Planespotting more than a game. The journey's just begun. Throttles set, our hearts all as one. Wings align, the runway's clear ahead. Pilots wave, their smiles once spread. Airbus are Boeing, choose your side. Through the clouds where few have ever been. Airborne dreams watch them take their flight. London sky, the joy from morning light. We're on the move, spotting planes in the London groove. STM pilots, they give us a wave. At LGW, it's the views we crave. Up in the sky, look who's flying high. London plane spotting, we're waving high. From Heathrow to City, stances nearby. London plane spotting, catch the vibe. Live streams, photos, the best of the tribe. We track the flight.